I mean, I was nice with it, but couldn't afford to play sports. We had to get money. And I mean, I don't say that as far as we had to hit the block or nothing like that, but man, I grew up hustling. I grew up raking leaves. I grew up shoveling driveways. I grew up doing anything that I had to do because things was hard. It was times, even though we was living in Vinton, people don't know that it was plenty of times that we ain't had no lights on. It was plenty of times that we ain't had no food in the refrigerator. Wasn't no water running but the coldness. That's all we had. Just because we was living in Vinton don't mean that we had it no sweeter. But my parents didn't want to subject us back into the total environment of poverty that's taking place in the hoods, because you know how it is. When you get everybody that's poor, oh man, it's ridiculous. Everybody out to get everybody then. I started hustling trees when I was in 7th grade, all right? On top of that. So therefore, I was getting it all in. You don't even hear about that nowadays. So then, when I transferred back to Fleming for my senior year, oh man, I had one class. One class, then I'm out for the rest of the day, wilding. Wasn't doing nothing that I needed to be doing. And I was hanging with the old heads. And that's why I want to talk to y'all. Because all them old heads that I was hanging with, they still doing the same thing that they was doing then. They ain't never tell me, Marcus, yo man, you need to stop, man. You need to leave this alone. You need to go to school, man. You got some talent. Marcus, you need to leave them girls alone, man. Focus on them books. They ain't never tell me nothing. But yet they my boys. Oh, yo, we kicking it on the weekends. They my boys. They wasn't my boys. They was my enemies. They was my enemies. But they was my enemies with a smile. A lot of y'all gonna come across enemies with a smile. You just don't know it yet, cause y'all still young. It ain't really revealed, they haven't revealed their true potential yet. But everybody is not on your side just cause they smile in your face and they give you doubt. They is not your friend. You gonna figure that out. Especially if they don't want nothing better for you, they is really not your friend. So don't take 5 to 7 years to finally figure that out, because you're gonna make it hard on yourself. So after high school, I'm hustling just a little bit more harder now, because now I got a baby. And I'm doing a whole lot of highwaying. I'm on the highway a whole lot. And not really getting to spend that much time with my baby that I want to. But it comes with the lifestyle. So I get out the car on the highway, my connect come pick me up. When my connect come pick me up, he put me in one of his houses for a couple of days. I called my older brother to come pick me up. When my older brother come pick me up, he come pick me up with 2 goons in the car. These are the type of guys that I didn't even mess with. They the type of guys who wear fake leather jackets and stuff. They wasn't even on my style. So I didn't mess with them. So I asked my brother, why you come with them? Man, they all right. I wasn't seeing through. I wasn't reading between the lines. But it was all because I asked for help. I wanted somebody to help me when I should have just got on the bus myself. For one, I shouldn't even been in that situation. What happened is, we end up smoking and drinking. When I wake up beside an empty building, ain't nobody in the car but me. I'm the only one in the car. So I'm looking around. As soon as I grabbed the steering wheel, and keep in mind I fell asleep in the back of the car, but I reached over, grabbed the steering wheel. As soon as I grabbed the steering wheel, now I got police cars coming from every which way. Now I got guns in my face and everything. Pulling me out the car. They know I done did something. I don't know what I done did. What happened is my brother and them did a robbery. Left me sleep in the car. Ain't tell me nothing. Now I'm in the precinct facing 2 life sentences for attempted murder, 2 different counts of possession with a firearm. My brother got away that night. The other 2 guys ended up telling on my brother, saying, but they also said that my brother, that I didn't have anything to do with the robbery. They said that I was asleep. So it was like, okay, they did good, then they didn't do good, you know what I'm saying? So then the police go back and they search the car again. Now they find the 2 pounds of weed. So now my charges, after I do a year, I get out, I'm on probation. I go to school and everything. I'm tired of it. At least I thought I was. I thought I was tired of it. But one thing that I want to get across to y'all is, if you tired of something and you tired of living the same way, well, then you got to change your surroundings. You can't eat cornflakes every morning with the same milk, with the same spoon, and think that they gonna taste like Fruit Loops. It ain't gonna happen. So therefore, if you want to change something about yourself, you got to change everything around yourself. You got to change the people you hang with, the people you talk to, all that. You got to put people that's if you focused, you want to be surrounded by focused individuals. I didn't do that. Ain't nobody tell me. And I was too dumb. All the books that I was reading, getting knowledge, I still wasn't reading the books to tell me what to do and how to live as a man. So I got out. I'm doing good. I leave the streets alone for a little while. And I go to college. I'm taking up my real estate. I knock out some general studies because I want to do something better for myself. And then as I do my real estate, I know, okay, I'm gonna flip these houses like I was flipping everything else. But now how I'm gonna get the money to get these houses? So you already know what I went back to. You already know it. So now I'm back in the streets again. And the guys I was hanging with won't telling me nothing. Man, Marks, you got something good going for you. Just leave that alone. Just be patient, brother. Just be patient. Nah. They ain't say, man, get that money, yo. This right here. Man, this gonna help you get these houses. That's what you want. Man, lames. They was lames. And I was a lame too for listening. And I'm getting it. I ain't get too far in before I got set up. I was just about to close on the little house, get my first little condemned house. Then I got set up. Now I'm back. Now I'm back in there. And it was just a continuing cycle until I told myself that I had to change everybody that I'm surrounded around, family and everything, brothers, sisters, cousins, anybody. If they're a negative influence, they're a negative influence.